This podcast is brought to you by listeners like you through Patreon and Ko-fi.com. Thank you. We're also brought to you by Libris Arcana. Stay tuned during this podcast for more information and promo codes.
Oh, bad.
So, what
It's a 6.
distracts what distracts you?
I'm exhausted. I've traveled for 5 days without stopping. I'm tired. I just walked into this gorgeous greenhouse and I just gonna look at some plants, man.
And then you hear the walking with rhythm of Elidora. Just, if you looked at her, you wouldn't know she's walking, but she does have... She sounds like a high heel type of lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does she look like?
She's fairly tall and very slender. She has dark curly hair and dark bronze skin, black eyes. She's a half elf. She's really very, very beautiful. She wears a lot of fine silver and sapphire jewelry and blue and silver robes, and she always puts her hair up.
Yep. And she has it up, and she actually has it in kind of an ornate scarf. And you can tell this is definitely one of her own creations, just from the patterns and the colors and the embroidery that she has used on it. And you've seen her make these, and 3 years ago she was just starting on a new project, and this looks like the end result of it. And she doesn't say anything, but just looks at you and smiles.
Taz just flings herself into her arms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she just opens up her arms and she hugs you. Then she backs away. Darling, you need to take a bath.
Yes, sorry about that. I was stranded at sea for a time.
You're joking.
Unfortunately not. I wish I was. It's been a trying few months. Actually, how long? It's been like 3 weeks.
It's been like 3 to 2.5 weeks. Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
What the? Too much stuff has happened in a very short amount of time.
I can tell you look all ragged. Are you still the same size? I can get you some clothes right away.
Yes, yes, that would be lovely.
Okay. Come in. Get out of this heat. You don't need it. There's a bath. It's in the back.
Thank you. Elidora, have you seen Elena? Do you know where she is? I went by the Lucky Clover, but it's not there anymore.
Oh, yes. I had a incident where... what was it? Some blood feud, and it burned down. Luckily, your sister was not working there that night. Last time I heard, she was in the Otenka district, helping out an elderly man.
I'll go find her, but I would like a bath first.
Yeah, and a change of clothes, and... you smell like you've been sleeping with dead fish.
Not far off, I'm afraid.
And she gives you a solid pat on the shoulder and uh, she goes into the house portion, and there's like a small cabinet. She opens it up, and it actually has like a whole bunch of drawstrings that she pulls, and you don't see the end result of what happens because she herds you off into the bath.
Thank goodness.
Oh, like 5 days of travel after being stuck at sea for 4 days. Yeah,
Taz is beyond thrilled to finally have a bath. I think the last time I took a bath was at the bathhouse at the beginning of the show.
Oh God, yeah. No, actually, there is one time before that, before your performance.
Ah, yes.
But, yeah.
It's been a while.
The only person who actually had a job.
Someone's got to pay the rent.
So, bath time. We see the fan art, and then you get out. And waiting for you is actually a very gorgeous looking dress. It has all the fine finishing touches that Elidora would make sure that you have. Accessories and belts and your weapons and your items are still like they're more in a more organized pile than what you probably left them in. And there's a note that says, "Meet me in the dining room."
All right. I will dress, put my hair in a twist, and go find Elidora.
Awesome. It's not very hard. It's not a very it's a house built on top of a roof of an inn, so yeah, it's not huge, but it doesn't take you like forever to get to it. It's probably like the next room or two down. And she's sitting down. There's someone serving food. Almost like it's almost precision timing that somebody guessed that you would be out at this time and warm food is ready. But Elidora good enough that she probably wants to make it look like it's all under control because she's that type of person.
Elidora is a stone cold badass.
Yeah. And she loves to look like she's in control, even if she's not. But she gives you a warm smile and waves to a chair just elegantly. So
I will sit down.
Shipwrecked.
Yes. Attacked by a dragon, actually.
Yeah. Really? She kind of loses the whole facade for a second. She's just like, what?
Well, you were an adventurer once. You know how it goes. One party member makes a stupid decision, and it comes back and bites us all in the ass.
Yes, there's that time with the giants. Yeah. Well, you're alive. That's what matters.
Yes, well, as far as I know, everyone survived, which is the important thing.
Huh. That's always miraculous and a joyful moment.
Yes. How have you been? You bought the Lamia. I thought you were still off traveling the world.
I have a dirty little secret. About 2 months after you left, she actually stretches out a leg, and it's prosthetic.
Oh my goodness, Elidora.
Oh, don't worry. The thing that attacked me, well, got torn into pieces. So,
Well, that's good, but you haven't gone to see a cleric?
there's been a snag in the city about certain magics lately. Unfortunately, that's under necromancy, apparently.
Oh, right. That's. Don't think that's true, but fine.
No, it's a long story. There's small zombie horde, and everybody went a little crazy, and uh, magic to prolong life and restore limbs. Well, a little. They're cautious with it right now.
Fair enough, I suppose.
We're going to pause things for a moment and have a word from our sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by listeners like you through Patreon and Coffee.com. Thank you. We're also brought to you by Libris Arcana. Do you like role-playing games but you have no dice? Are you a dice dragon and just need a hoard dice? Libris Arcana has you covered. Libris Arcana offers both a monthly and quarterly subscription to get dice. Yeah, that's right. They send you dice monthly or every 3 months. They also sell individual dice sets and great leather protective book covers for your gaming manuals. Go to www.librisarcana.com. That's LIBRISARCANA.com to find out more. And if you use the promo code SwordfallFan, you get a discount. Look in the description below for more details. And now back to the story. So, how was Swordfall?
Dull for a while, and then very much not.
That's usually how it goes. One moment you're just doing a mundane job and going to the next one. Then the next moment you're out on the countryside trying to stop an assassin, or suddenly find some romantic barbarian who wants to profess their love to you by killing the largest beast it can find.
Yes, well, no dramatic proposals of love for me. I made some good coin though, which is part of the reason I'm so anxious to find Elena. Also, I ran into Morrison. Did you know he was involved with pirates?
You didn't know?
No, I did not. I would not have approved.
She just gives you this smile of you probably actually knew.
I didn't know. Oh, don't look at me like that. I didn't know. Some pirate captain threatened his life. We had to blow up a ship. That was an interesting night. But you weren't kidding about traveling giving you stories. I've got more than a few now.
Well, being an adventurer does fill your life full of strange things and once in a while a few habits. So, your sister. I will get an address for you.
Thank you.
I hear she's actually doing well. I do have people checking up on her every once in a while.
I'm relieved to hear it. Thank you for looking after her.
Well, I like to be in the know in the city, especially when good friends have brothers and sisters who might get in trouble every once in a while. I like to keep an eye on them and update said siblings.
I appreciate it. You have done more than anyone could have ever asked of you.
I care about you. You are like a daughter.
I take her hand.
And she places her free hand over yours. You you look a little different, but in a good way.
Well, it's been 3 years. People change, I suppose.
You have something different about you.
Well, I've certainly learned some new tricks.
I'm sure. Especially if you ever visited the Magic College. I mean, they know how to have a good time.
Actually, don't think I ever made my way over there.
Huh. Shame it's so close to where you were staying. But I suppose one, can't see Swordfall in 3 years.
Well, I wasn't in Swordfall the whole time. I was only there for a few months.
That's true. So, what else have you been up to?
Do you know about the puzzles of Tel Sadar?
That's a good question.
I think she probably would. She's one of the best bards in the world.
Oh yeah, she does. Yes, that story. I mean, there are
Not a
many stories
story.
about it.
It's true. I found some.
You're not chasing them, are you?
No, God, no.
She gives a sigh of relief.
Literally, God's no. Had a run-in with Tangle.
Shh.
Unpleasant deity.
No. Don't say that word again.
Fair enough.
Trickster gods, they're unpredictable, but sometimes useful.
Yes, well, he brought my siblings into it, and I wasn't particularly fond of that.
Oh, was he why Morrison joined the Pirates?
Was he? Not as far as I know.
No. Well, gray area. Anyways.
And, I've certainly met some interesting characters, eh?
Well, one does in a city like Swordfall. Did you meet anyone handsome?
Well, there was this one girl, but she had to leave.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes, it was disappointing, but she had duties to do. And I can respect that.
Was she an officer?
I don't know.
Where was she heading to?
Belka.
There's a civil war happening up there.
I'd heard.
Whew, hopefully she's not wrapped up in that. I heard it's getting heated.
Yes, well, I hope she's safe.
Yes, well, Belka needs way less troubles than it actually has, especially being bordered by Mundower, that awful, awful place. So, are you staying the night?
Yes, I think I will. But, I do want to go see Elena before night falls.
Are you sure? You might want to wait until morning.
I don't know. I want to see her. It's been a long time.
Yes, but a good night's rest will do you good.
No, I don't want to wait.
She gives you that look of like, come on, really?
Oh,
And
Dora, she's my sister.
When was the last time you slept in a bed?
1, 2, 3, 4. Like 10 days ago?
Yeah, about.
No, like she did that. She had to count. Like,
a night in a bed will do you good. Then you can approach your sister with a fresh face, a happy smile, and some gold in your hand.
very well.
This podcast is powered by listeners like you. Thanks. Please like, comment, rate, share, and subscribe wherever you can. Consider supporting us through Patreon, Ko-fi.com, or by hitting the listener support button on our Anchor.fm page. Follow and interact with us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. For all these links, look in the description below. If you liked our podcast, consider listening to these other great podcasts.
Greetings, listeners. Are you looking to add more D&D fun to your lineup? Then be sure to check out Party Advantage, a D&D 5th edition play podcast featuring 2 campaigns alternating each week. In the Arius adventures, you'll set off into the land of Arius. From the ancient dragon gods that created this world to the rise and fall of various races and civilizations, this land has history that stretches far into times long forgotten. Our heroes find themselves on a journey that will take them to the busy city of gnomes, the gilded halls of the High Elves, and to the deepest depths of the Underdark. Then in the Farwind saga, you'll travel with our group of anti-heroes for their suspense-filled exploits as they explore the enigmatic continent of Farwind. This is an ancient land lost to the histories of Faerun, where mystery and danger shroud the deep forest, forbidden mountains, and dark mires. Yet every risk offers tantalizing rewards to those brave enough to take them. Will these parties gain the advantage on their next encounter? Find out every Wednesday on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. See you then.